Alright, here we are back in this big old truck with a big old tank in it. Got a whole crew ready to go. As you can see, we had a little bit of a challenge with this project because the tank is about 60 inches in circumference and it's about 80 inches tall, weighs about 1,400 pounds. And of course, the doors that it went through are just 7 feet tall, and there's a bunch of pipes in the way. So what did we have to do? We had to open this back window. As you could see in the background, the one with the little squares, we had to cut that open, and we had to get this tank in through the back window. The reason we did it this way is, one, it fit, and two, it meant less plumbing. Anytime you have to do less plumbing is better. Only because on this specific project, we had about 600 units without hot water, and I could already hear half of the tenants complaining, just huffing and puffing that the water isn't turned back on. But here we are, trying to get it done for them in a matter of 6-7 hours to disrupt water usage at the bare minimum. All right, here's our boy Carlos. He's gonna try to hoist the tank up a little bit so that we can get it through. We're trying different methods. Obviously, with something like this, you could plan as much as you want, but you know, once you're live, it's a little bit more difficult. Funny, we have the delivery guy just standing by. He thought it was just going to be a quick, easy unload and load, but he stuck it out with us. He backed up his truck, and now we got the backhoe in place, trying to strap things up to the point where it's an easy drop in. Keep in mind, on the other side, it's hard to see, but there's two really, really expensive boilers. I think each of them are like 30 grand. So if this tank doesn't go in smoothly and it tips over, it hits one of those boilers, yeah, we're really SOL. So we got to be cautious. We got to take our time, but also have a sense of urgency. Trying to use as many straps as possible. Obviously, having the backhoe there is nice, but yeah, just trying to make sure that we get home in one piece and nobody gets crushed. Here we're able to get it over the ledge, and we're gonna slowly start just getting it onto the ground. Another thing you can't see down there is that there's this huge platform, and we got to get it on the platform so it's not just flat. There's Robert trying to bang out a 2x8 that we use to kind of let the tank slide a little bit, and it's in. That was the hardest part. Yeah, you can see now the tank is for the most part stable. It's not going to tip over on the boilers, or even worse, on one of the guys. Yeah, one of those tanks tips over on you, and yeah, you're a goner. Not too many people could withstand being crushed by a 1,500, 1,600 pound tank. So now the trick is, like as I mentioned before, there's a platform that we got to get over. And here's a picture of the platform right there. So we got to get it on the platform, and we're gonna have to put this on a plate that we had, which needs to be welded on. But right now we're just getting it on. We got it on. We got it in place. Dragged it over. And the easy part, the part that we like, is plumbing. So now we just got to connect all of the plumbing fixtures. That's the old tank. And we're going to go ahead and get the old tank out of there and take it to a recycling center. And yeah, after this, we got about 2 to 4 hours of plumbing, and then we could get the water restored to a bunch of people. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day.